Hello, I'm Luke again. So I went into Zaid and Sidar's Future, All That Matters, and I connected it to cities, and especially Chicago, like what is a city, and then into Gary, Indiana, with the steel stuff. So one thing that challenged me in Sidar's chapters is the idea that the future is shaped just as much by our inaction, by our action. The future is going to come no matter what, just for better or for worse. You don't know what it's going to be. So I've already lived through that where my future just didn't go as planned. Like school has always been something that just never has gone to plan for me. Out of high school, I thought I'd go straight into Virginia Tech, meet a wife, get a good degree, find a job I could feel some passion for. But no, out of high school, denied from Tech, went to community college for 3 years, and throughout those 3 years, I applied to Tech every single year and got denied. And finally, I'm here and I'm pushed back, and my college education is going to take me 5.5 years, and I don't even like school in the first place. So I used to be big on things will just kind of work themselves out and like just go with the flow. Now I'm on only dead fish go with the flow. So I'm more on like this aggressive push, and my future it's not going to take care of itself. Like I have to grab it by the balls and be more aggressive and command it, even if some things don't work out like they haven't. So a true test of intelligence is whether you get what you want or not out of life. And, I'm going to school, getting great grades. I'm putting a tremendous amount of work into myself, my mindset, my fitness. And your future depends on your current actions, like your present actions. So stop negotiating with myself, take action. If I want something, act. If I should do something, act. Just take action. If I want to go talk to a girl or a high status person, I need to actually walk up to them and talk to them. Someone across the room doesn't know my intentions, they only know my actions. So if I'm just standing there, they're like, okay, cool, that guy's standing there. But if I actually go and walk up to him like, wow, that guy has balls, I don't know. The future I do not want. Siddhartha pushes us to think about preferred futures that we do and do not want. And this is very clear for me. Like, I don't want to be 55, alone, no kids, no wife, no purpose, working a job I don't enjoy, don't feel any passion towards. Like I want something that makes me wake up every day and just like I can't wait to wake up. And I don't constantly want to be on my phone all the time and just watch my life roll by without me. I want memories with friends and family. I want to watch my kids grow up. I want to watch them succeed. I want to see them take on my wisdom and just become like a fruit of me and my. So the city level, I do not want to live in places that feel empty, consumption, advertising, just people walking by each other, blowing past each other, because no one cares. Like, everyone just has their own thing, they're in their own world, obviously, but there's just no connection. And this is kind of why big cities don't appeal to me. I think it's cool how everything can be close, like grocery store can be a minute or two away or whatever, and eating or drinking on rooftops just like with a view of the city. It's cool, it's pretty, it's awesome. I like the sense of the opportunity. You can randomly meet a CEO in the line at Chipotle. I think that's like you would never even know who you're talking to, and you're just going to strike up a conversation. But overall, I see more bad than good in cities. Chaos, light pollution, no stars. Like, got to be able to see the stars. I don't know how you can make that possible in a city, but maybe a light curfew, that would be cool. Cities, unsafe feeling, heavy homelessness. It's just a vibe that I do not want to live in. So how cities fit into this? Chicago Reading gave me a different angle because Chicago's development story, it's intentional. When they made Chicago thrive, they literally raised the roads up out of the mud and set themselves up to be a major hub. This is grabbing your future by the balls at a city scale. And then with Gary, Indiana, it's the opposite. They went too much into one industry and depended too much on it, and steel demand dropped, and Gary fell. Like, the city was struck with pollution, vacant buildings, and a tax base that had evaporated. So Gary is an example of when a big city is not adaptable, agile, or ready for anything. My ideal city is the opposite. Typical big city, I want it safe, equal, clean, able to see the stars, nature forward, community focused. I want everyday citizens to thrive, not just a tourist money grab. I'd love for there to be an easy-to-use airport nearby, an underground rail and bus system. I want a city that protects discipline and human connection instead of just drowning people and constant ads and chaos. Like, why do we always have to be consuming ads 24/7? Like, no matter what you do, it's all around you all the time. Back on to present action, Siddhar's emphasis on present action made me think about discipline and consumption. I believe that discipline is crucial. If you can't do the simplest tasks every day, like making your bed, then how are you supposed to be disciplined in other areas of your life? And personally, I don't get pulled into like bad consumption much because I had the discipline early to not consume bad things or whatever. So now it's just ingrained in me. I don't have to deal with making tough choices between, I don't know, McDonald's cheeseburger and just like a healthy option or whatever it could be. Being outside. I know that me personally, I need to be outside moving every single day, and working a desk job is just a killer to me. Like I have to play 60 a day, like that old NFL slogan. So I need that in my city to have more parks, easy to access nature, and places where even like the social hermits can go and feel comfortable, and even they get out and go for a walk or run a bike ride, pick up game, climb, swim, or just some way to get in the sun. So I think that towns should host these annual events. Like in Blacksburg, we have Stepping Out, and you see all the townies, like every single level of people in the town. They come out, and you see your town and your community for what they really are. The future. So I'm big on making changes now, even if they're hard to make, that pay off in the future. So just making things more efficient. There's a big return on it. If I'd pick one word for the future I want to help build, it would be purpose or fulfillment. And I do not want an efficient city that is empty, or an efficient life that just kind of feels empty. I want futures where you have a reason to get up, a reason to move, love, build, connect. And for me, one realistic habit to change this year is to stop negotiating with myself and take action when I should. Not just write things down, but apply it. When I say I want something, act on it. When I see something I should do, school, work, relationships, talking to someone, whatever it is, act on it, not just keep it in my head. And this is one of Siddhar's messages that I'm going to take personally. The future is shaped by what I do now.